Expeditions is a worker placement, resource management, and deck building game released in 2023 and designed by Jamie Stegmaier, with art by Jacob Rosalski. The goal is to explore the corrupted lands near the Tunguska River with a specialized mech, concentrating workers, completing quests, collecting tools, and crowing about your exploits. Earn the most coins and gain the most glory. To set up, place the base camp board in the middle of the table. Then set out the location tiles as shown on it, with the south tiles face up and the central and north tiles face down, placing a map token on each of these. Shuffle the main deck and place a card face up in each of the 5 central spots. Mix up the mech mats and administer a miscellaneous mat to each member, making certain to match them with their mech mini. The players are also dealt a random character card paired with a noted companion card. These are placed face up on the left side of the mech mat as their starting hand. Each player chooses an available color and takes the corresponding glory tokens, action token placed in the refresh space, and mech base attaching it to their mech. They also receive a power and guile token each, fists and brains, and place those at 0 on the tracks in their mech mat. Place all of the corruption tokens, except the 20 value one, into the bag, and put all workers, coins, and extra map tokens in reach of all players. The first player is chosen randomly. In Expeditions, players are various personalities last seen in Scythe, with their best beast by their side, who are leading expeditions, naturally, into the taiga surrounding a meteorite impact, which has fundamentally changed the landscape. The game is played over a variable number of player turns, where the active player will move their action token to cover a space on their mech mat, taking the 2 visible actions in any order, or take a refresh turn, followed by the next player in clockwise order. For a player's first turn and following a refresh turn, they may take all 3 actions. Those actions are move, play, and gather. Using these actions, they may move to an unoccupied location tile up to their range away, flipping it over if necessary, play a card from their hand, moving it to the active row on the right side of their mech mat to gain its core value and performance ability, and gather to activate the benefits at their current location tile. If they choose to refresh, they will return all of their active cards to their hand and move the action token to the refresh space. The abilities and benefits on cards and at locations include gaining power or guile, solving quests, melding meteorites, upgrading items, vanquishing corruption, gaining new cards and workers, and boasting for glory. Nearly all of these match to one of the glory categories on the base camp board and will add ongoing benefits, increased resources, and additional opportunities on future turns. Boasting allows the player to place one of their stars on the glory track for a category they have achieved, such as having 4 melded meteorites, or 7 or more workers. Once a player has placed their 4th glory token, the game end is triggered and all players get 1 final turn. Points come from gained coins, glory tokens placed, items upgraded, and corruption tokens claimed via vanquish. The player with the most points wins, with ties broken by whoever solved, melded, and upgraded the most. Deep down, I feel that all human beings have an innate will to explore. It can be as simple as taking a new path on a daily walk, or as momentous as launching out of the atmosphere to find what lies beyond our world. If we didn't hazard, we'd just stay with our small campfires and never interact with the other peoples that share our watery blue gem. Admittedly, historically, those interactions were not always positive, to make an incredible understatement. Still, we need to know. It drives us to venturing deep into the oceans, and above the clouds, and everywhere in between. And one day, it may take our species to a new home beyond the limits of our imagination. Assuming we perform a sight bit better at existing together in this one. If that grand expedition coalesces within my lifetime and comes looking for expeditioners, I'm always game.